Hello and welcome to Glow Well. My name is Hannah and you have tuned in for 45 minutes of yoga flow. It's going to be a nice stretch, a nice burn. Let's go ahead and get started. The only thing that you're going to need is a mat and a set of blocks. So we're going to just go ahead and start on the back. So I want you to make your way all the way down. Bring your arms to a cactus. Bring your feet, the soles of your feet together, knees wide. Start to relax through those hips. And I want you to start to bring focus to how the body is feeling. So if this is too much for the inner thighs, you can squeeze your feet together, or you can bring your feet just flat on the mat. But I want you to start to bring awareness to that breath now. So you're going to inhale through your nose. Let your belly rise a little bit and then exhale through your mouth. Again, deep inhales. And exhale, squeezing your shoulders back and down your body. And then ever so slightly, you're going to squeeze your feet together, knees come in, then walk your feet wide. And you're just going to go side to side really gently. Right knee over to the right side, left knee over to the left side. You're just going to kind of windshield wiper those knees side to side. Ooh, my body is tight. So we'll see how this goes, but it'll be great. One more time right here. You're going to just bring your knees back to center and then towards your chest. Go ahead and place either hand on your shins. And I want you to start to wake up those hips by circling those knees out. It's going to feel weird, but just kind of circling them in the hip socket there. And then when you're ready, you're going to reverse that direction so the knees come in and around. One more time, hugging those knees close to your body. We're going to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Tuck your chin in your chest. Find the tightest ball you can. Take a giant inhale right here. And then exhale, let everything go. Grab behind those thighs. We're going to rock and roll forward and backwards and forward until you're all the way up. Bringing those hands in front, knees behind, finding your tabletop. Just being playful with these movements to start. Go ahead and turn your hands out slightly, knees underneath your hips. And I want you to just start to rock and roll forwards and around, maybe in circles. Warming up those wrists here. And then go ahead and reverse that direction. We have a lot to get done today, so I want to make sure the body feels awesome. Then bring it to some stillness. You're going to turn your hands out to right and left, and you're just going to shift your body to the right and the left. So you're really getting a nice deep stretch in those palms and those wrists. If you want to take the energy out of one hand as you shift to the other, it's totally fine. And then come back to center. Now we're going to flip your hands so your fingers face your knees. Ooh, and then I want you to find an inhale to cow. And then an exhale to cat. Round through your spine. This might be a little bit of a stretch back to that inhale. Or maybe it's a lot of a stretch. And back to your exhale. And then come to neutral. You're going to flip your palms. Go ahead and sit on your heels. Make fists with your hands. Start to roll out those hands. Extending them all above. Inhale. Relax your shoulders down your back. You're just going to start to open and close those fingers, warming everything up. Try to get really fast with this. You guys, I'm like losing my voice today, so it's totally fine. I sound like Phoebe in The Sexy Phlegm if you are a Friends fan. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and flick out those hands. like you're flicking water off of your hands, bringing them right on down. You're gonna step back with your right foot. And I want you to just kind of pivot forwards and backwards, getting a nice stretch in your hamstring, in your calf. And without overthinking it, you're gonna start to turn that right foot, pivot it down, turn the left toes over to the right side. You're gonna lift your right arm on up. So right here, I want you to focus on pushing the pinky side of the right foot down. Take this right hand and I want you to extend it overhead. You feel a giant stretch from your pinky toes to your fingertips. Take one more inhale. And then one more exhale. You're gonna bring everything down. Go ahead and sway those hips side to side. And then go ahead and reverse it. So you're gonna step back left foot, kind of pivot a few times, forward and backwards, backwards and forwards, getting a nice stretch. And then coming to neutral, you're gonna pivot that foot back. The right toes go to the right side, and you're gonna extend that left arm up, push the left pinky toes down, tuck those hips in, shoulders back and down, extend those left fingertips up and over, find a nice stretch right here. And then bring it down gently. Oh man, all right, first plank of the day right here. You're gonna float back right, float back left. Draw those hips in a little bit. Find length through your heels. Shoulders over wrist. Take one giant inhale. And then exhale through bent knees, downward facing dog. Start to pedal out those knees, pedal out those feet. And when you're ready, you're gonna lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Go ahead and bend your knee to your seat, opening up those hips. Square that right shoulder down, gaze goes underneath your left armpit. Maybe you roll out that ankle, and then go ahead and find a nice square hip position. Extend that right leg again. You're gonna pull the right knee to your chest, curl, squeeze, hold. Place that foot right in between both of your palms, lower your knee down, untuck those toes. You're gonna bring those arms all the way up, inhale. And then exhale, interlace those hands back behind you. You're pushing on your right heel and the left shin. Ooh. And then go ahead and release, relax. You're gonna bring your hands behind your ears. And I want you to lengthen your sternum, squeeze your core and draw the tailbone down. Begin to twist over that right knee. Beautiful. All right, guys. Super fun. You're gonna tuck the back toes. Start to lengthen the back leg as you stand. Keep that twist going. You have a soft bend in the back knee so you're not arching your back too much. Take one more inhale. Almost lost it. One more exhale. Extend those arms. Sweep them up. Find a nice crescent. Inhale. Exhale. Open up to that warrior two. Making sure your heel, right heel is intersecting the arch of your left foot. Bend through that right knee deeply. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Flip your right palm. Find a nice peaceful warrior right here. And then go ahead and stand all the way up. Straighten out the right leg. You're gonna bring your left hand to your lower back. Extend the right arm. Be sassy with your left hip as it kind of shoots to the left. And start to reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward until you can't no more. Bring that hand right on the inside of your thigh. You're gonna open up your left shoulder. Taking a breath. Extend that left arm up. Hold. Now this is where you can start using a block if you want to. I'm gonna put it in front of my body. From here, you start to bend the right knee. You kind of bring your hand on the block and you're gonna lift up that left foot, angling the toes to the left side, squeezing the left glute, right glute, all the things, opening up your shoulder up. Take one more deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna bend the standing leg. Take it right on back to that warrior two. Breathe. Shift forward, flip that palm, peaceful warrior, one more time. And then go ahead and cartwheel those arms right in between both of your feet. Not both of your feet. You're squaring off one foot. Right leg goes on up. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale. You're going to bring the right leg down. Gaze goes forward. Walk those feet so that they're going to meet your hands in a nice fold right here. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Your feet are hip width apart. You're going to place your left hand kind of in the middle of your feet. Extend that right arm on up. Breathe. And then gently bring it down. Switching out sides. Arm goes up and over. And then the arm comes on down. Slowly tuck your chin to your chest. You're going to roll up one vertebra at a time. So you're all the way to your stand, rolling your shoulders. I'm going to fix my pants. Rolling your shoulders down your back a few times. And I want you to breathe right here. You're going to extend those arms all the way overhead and then bend through your knees. Swan dive those arms down, planting those palms. Step back right, step back left, drawing your knees down. Untucking your toes, you're going to shift forward. Bend your elbows, hold halfway, and then press it up, send it back to a child's pose. Rounding through the spine, you're going to shift forward a little bit. Bend your elbows, hold halfway. Press it up, send it back to a child's pose. Keep this going. Nice push-up workout right here. Send it back last time, but we're going to hold the chin and chest down this time. Hold down, lower everything. Scoot the knees back. Untuck those toes. Roll your shoulders down your back. You're going to lift up your chest. Hold, breathe, inhale. And then exhale, let everything go. Hands underneath your shoulders. Engage that core. Pull those abs and you're going to lift up and back. Shift it back to a child's pose. Roll it up. Tuck those toes through, bent knees, downward facing dog is where we meet. We're going to go to the other side. All right, guys, let's boogie on the left. Left leg goes up, bend the left heel to your left seat. Close the left shoulder. Maybe you roll out that left ankle. And then slowly extend that leg, square those hips off. Pulling those abs in nice and tight. You're going to draw the knee to your chest, curl, squeeze, hold. Place that foot in between both palms. Lengthen your chest forward and then lower the back knee. Untuck those toes as you lift those hands up. Pull those abs in. Left hip goes back, right hip goes forward. Interlace those hands behind your back. Open up your chest. Take a giant inhale right here. And exhale. Bring those hands behind the ears and begin to twist over that left side. Engage through your inner thighs and glutes as you tuck the back toes. Lengthen the back leg. Keep a soft bend in the back knee. Now extend those arms. Sweep them up to a crescent lunge. Almost lost it, no worries. Open up to your warrior two. If you gotta fix your feet, fix your feet. Make sure your left heel is intersecting the arch of your right foot. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach it forward, flip, find your peaceful warrior. And then go ahead and straighten out that right leg. All right, right hand on the small of your lower back. Let's do this. Roll those shoulders down your back. Draw the tailbone in to protect your lower back. You reach your right arm forward, sassy hip on the right side. So the right hip goes to the right and you're gonna reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, and bring the right arm down. You're gonna open up that right shoulder. Keep it honest. Open up to the right. And then extend that right arm all the way up. Squeeze your inner thighs. Start to bend through that right knee. Gaze goes forward if you need to. You're gonna pick up that right heel. Flex through your right foot. You can use blocks here. Really squeeze that right glute. Take a giant inhale right here. Yes, you can. Shoulders back and down. Bend through the left knee. Send it on back. Warrior two. Beautiful. Reach forward. Find your peaceful warrior. And then go ahead and cartwheel those arms on down. Hands down. Left foot goes back. Left foot plants. From here, you're gonna find a nice plank pose. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale, find a downward dog. Again, inhale, find your plank. Hold those abs in. Exhale, find your downward dog. 2 more of those. Inhale. And then exhale. Last time right here. Inhale. And exhale. Hold. Bend through your right knee. Bend through your left knee. Pedal it out. From here, you're gonna extend your right leg. Pull those abs in nice and tight. You're gonna draw the knee to your nose, curl, squeeze, hold. Flex that right foot. Draw it on top of that left knee and then press back. You're finding a figure 4 stretch. That right knee is pushing to the back of the room. Hold, breathe, hold, breathe. And then go ahead and bring the knee right back to your chest, curl, squeeze, hold. Place that foot in between both of those hands. Lengthen your chest forward. Extend those right fingertips up to the right side. Hold. Go ahead and bring that right hand down. I'm just gonna move my block. You're gonna pick up that left foot to an assisted warrior 3. So walk your hands a few prints forward. With this left foot, you're gonna bend to a curtsy lunge. And then bring it right back on up. Curtsy lunge, no. I meant bend your knee and kind of place it behind that right knee and then lift it up. 2 more, just like that. And then bring it up. Last time, and we're gonna hold. You're gonna start to bend through the right knee, bend through the right knee until you sit all the way down. We're gonna inhale, arms go up. Exhale, twist over that right knee. Beautiful. Bring those arms right back on up. You're gonna shift forward, hands plant, left foot goes long, back to that assisted warrior 3. Stepping it back, straightening out both legs. You're gonna find a nice straddle as you turn those toes to parallel, toes in, hang out right here, bend through your right knee, and through your left knee. Maybe widen those feet a little bit more. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, you're gonna walk over to your left foot. Pick up your right foot all the way up to that assisted warrior 3. All right, same thing. So we're gonna curtsy, not curtsy. I keep saying curtsy. Right knee behind left, and then lift it up. Again, right knee behind left, and lift it up. 2 more right here. And lift. Last time, hold. You're gonna start to lower your whole body down. Maybe you find a twist. Bring those arms all the way up, inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna twist forward, your hands plant. You lift that left leg back on up. I'm sorry, your right leg back on up. Take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, plant that right foot straight out both legs. You're gonna pivot to that straddle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, turn it over to the right side. Hands plant, right leg goes on up. Inhale. Exhale, you're gonna hover to a tripod plank situation. And then your chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew, pedal it out. All right, guys. Let's boogie on the left side, kind of similar. We're gonna lift the left leg up to the ceiling. Draw the knee to your chest, curl, squeeze, hold. Place that foot in between both of your palms. Lengthen your chest, extend that left arm up to the ceiling. And then go ahead and plant that left palm, lift the right heel up, finding that assisted warrior 3. Hands are a few prints in front of that left foot. Lengthen your chest. We're gonna take, I need to move away from my mat here. We're gonna take that right foot and I want you to bring it back behind the left, but extend that right leg. Slowly start to melt everything down. Bring those arms up. Twist over until you're fully seated and then just hang on down right here. You should feel a nice stretch in your hips and your glutes. Grabbing those right toes. Taking a breath. And then from here, we're gonna reverse it. So we bring those arms all the way up, twist over. You're gonna bring hands down, lift that right leg back on up to that assisted warrior 3. And then step it back, straighten out both legs. You're gonna pivot, find a straddle. So toes are in, heels are out, pedal right knee, pedal left knee. And then from here, you're gonna turn your left toes out slightly. Start to sink the tailbone down to the left side, keeping the left heel on the ground. Proud chest, right here, inhale. And then exhale, switch it to the other side. So you're gonna turn your right toes out slightly. Lift your chest up, take a deep breath, inhale. And exhale, bring it right back to the middle. Get really nice and low with this. Relax through that head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk to your right foot. Pick up that left foot to assisted warrior 3. So we're gonna take the left knee behind the right, but kick it out and slowly lower everything down. Hands go up, flex to the left heel, and fold over that left leg. So basically it's the same thing, just on this side. Take a breath here, getting a nice stretch in your IT band, in your hips. And then bring those arms up. You're gonna twist them back over that right foot. Pick up that left leg to assisted warrior 3. Step it back. Straighten out your legs. Find that straddle. Pivoting those feet in. Hanging out. We inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk over to your left foot. Hands plant. Left leg up. You find your tripod plank. Your chaturanga, you're gonna go up to that upward dog. That was terrible, no worries. Downward dog. I'm like so nervous about the wall behind me. I need to find a bigger space. Bend through the right knee, bend through the left knee. And then when you're ready, gaze goes forward. You're just gonna start to walk your feet towards the front of the mat. Hanging out right here. Now what I want you to do, you're hanging out with those feet hip width apart. I want you to slightly turn your toes out. Begin to sink the tailbone down. Chest lifts. Your elbows are on the inside of your thighs. Kind of rock side to side. Get comfortable with this squat position. And then when you're ready, you kind of settle right here. So you're pushing your heels down. You're pushing your big toes down. You're squeezing your glutes like crazy. Just as proud. You're gonna bring your right arm down, left arm comes up. Find a nice little twist. And then right back to center. Switch it out to the other side, I know. Bring it right back to center. Hands plant, lift those heels. You're gonna heel toe yourself out. Heels in, toes out, bend through your knees. Pop those heels up. Halfway lift, take a deep breath, inhale. And then exhale, plant those heels, turn your toes in. All right, guys, we're gonna heel toe those feet in ever so slightly. They're about hip width apart. Hands are gonna start to plant as you lift your heels and bend your knees. Your hands are turned out slightly. And I want you to bend your knees as much as you need to start and just rock forward, drawing those knees onto your tricep and squeezing everything in, and then rock back. Again, rock forward and rock back. We're not going into full crow. We're just rocking forward. Finding that squeeze, rocking back. Last time. Rock forward. And rip back, slowly straighten out those legs, hanging out. All right, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we're gonna lift up, reach up, and then draw those hands in prayer. Taking a breath. From here, your feet are hip width apart, your hands are gonna be on your hips. I want you to shift your weight to your left foot. Begin to draw your right knee up. Hold. You're gonna kick that right knee, so knee to knee. Hinge your body forward slightly. Now what I want you to do is stretch that knee behind the left knee, so that way the right knee is not coming forward too much. And all we're gonna do is start to pulse that glute back a few inches. So we pulse back, pulse back, pulse back, pulse back. So you should feel the glute maximum kind of squeezing the fibers kind of right before your glute meets your hamstring. In 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Now bring that knee right back on up. From here, core is tight, soft bend in your standing leg. You're gonna extend that right leg long. Squeeze your quad. Now start to lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee. You're gonna find a figure 4 stretch. So your right heel is over your left knee. Sink it down to a figure 4 stretch. Take one more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale, slowly straighten, drawing the right knee on up, and then lowering it down. Shaking out those legs. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So rolling those shoulders down your back a few times. We're gonna shift the weight to your right foot. Lift the left leg. Flex through the left heel. Keep a soft bend in your standing leg. Then begin to draw that knee behind the right knee. Tiny hinge forward. And begin to press that heel back. So little pulses in the left glute this time. Squeeze back, squeeze back. Squeeze back, squeeze back. Core is tight. Inner thighs are squeezing. Glutes are definitely squeezing. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna bring gently, slowly, bring that knee right back on up. Inhale. And exhale, extend that heel out. Begin to pulse that leg out. Straighten out the left quad. You can lock out that left knee. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the heel up. You're gonna find a figure 4 stretch. So heel comes above the right knee. Sink it down, hold. Bring it right back on up. Slowly plant that foot down. You're gonna bend your knees, draw those hands down. Walk your body, find a nice straight arm plank. Hold, breathe. Taking a breath. From here, you're gonna walk those forearms down. Scooping those hips in, pushing away from the mat. Lengthening that collarbone forward. Pick up your left toes. Draw the left knee over to your right side, then over to your left side, and then back. Now switch. Right lifts over to the left side, over to the right side, and then back. Lift the left leg. Again, over to the right, over to the left, and then back. Last time, right lifts over to the left, over to the right, and then back. You're gonna find a dolphin pose by pressing your chest back, walking your feet in a few prints, and then you're gonna lift your right palm up, left palm up. Find your downward dog. I need to adjust a little bit, totally fine. Then right knee, then left knee. Whoo. Left leg lifts. Draw the knee to your chest, curl, squeeze, hold. Flex that left foot. Place it above your right knee. Find a figure 4 stretch here. Draw the right knee to your chest, curl, squeeze, hold. Place that foot in between both of your palms. Then straighten out that left leg. Pivot, find a nice straddle. Taking a breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, now listen carefully. Your right knee is gonna come down. Left knee is gonna come over the right. You're gonna just sit on down. So you have this crisscross position. Inhale, knees stacked on knees. Exhale, just fold. A lot of hip openers, a lot of stretches in those glutes. It is so needed. And then from here, you're gonna bring this right arm down, left arm comes up and over. And then find a switch. Bring it right back to center. You're gonna flip your hands, this is the fun part. Flip your hands over to the back of the room as you unwind your body. All right, we're gonna reverse that. So this time, your left foot goes down, right knee goes over, and you sit on down. No worries, you can't see me, but I trust the process. So this time, we're crossing over a different path here. Inhale, hands go forward. Exhale, just switch it, bringing it right on up. Left arm down, right arm comes up and over. And then switch to the other side. And then hands go behind you, unwind, coming into that straddle. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk over to your left foot, plant your palms, step back to the left. Find your nice high plank. Pull those abs in nice and tight. Yes, you can. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Knees come down. Sit it back, child's pose. Knees wide, toes touch. Sink it. Flip your palms. So now your palms face the ceiling and curl those hands towards your body. Slowly rolling it right on up. You're gonna flip those legs out in front of you. Flexing through those heels, arms come up. Hinge your body forward. Take a giant deep breath right here. And then exhale, slowly bringing it up. You're gonna grab a block. I want you to start to sit on your heels. All right, strengthening those arms. You're gonna grab the block, hands to either side, and I want you to extend that block out in front of you. Begin to press those palms into the block. So you're not gripping the block, you're just pressing into the block. All right, straighten out that spine, pull those abs in nice and tight. You should feel kind of where your armpit meets your chest, that little line there. So I want you to pull those elbows back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep pushing into the block, so you're creating a lot of resistance here. And then press that block right on out in front of you. Keep going nice and slow. So we're gonna press those elbows wide. And then bring everything out in front of you. 2 more. Pressing those elbows out wide. Nice, keep pushing into that block. Last time, my arms are shaking for no good reason. And then go ahead and extend those arms out, hold. Now we're gonna bend your elbows. Hold, breathe, keep pushing into the block. Lift the elbows to the back of the room. You're gonna extend those arms up. Bend those arms. And then come right back to those elbows, shoulder height, squeeze the block, extend the block, and then squeeze your elbows into your midline this time. Keep pushing into that block. This is a lot of work, so we extend, inhale. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift those elbows, taking the block to the back of the room. Extend the block up. Keep squeezing your elbows in so they're not flaring out wide. We're just gonna go in parts because why not, right? Ooh. Keep this going, or keep pushing into the block. This is strengthening all of the things, guys. All of the good things that we need in our practices. It's functional, so that's always a good thing. You can take this and pick up books, no, just kidding. It's really good to strengthen your shoulders. We've got one more. Keep pushing into the block, squeeze your elbows in. Last time, best time, here we go. Extend that block, hold, bend your elbows, squeeze your elbows in, lift your elbows up, oh man, extend that block, reverse it. Extending that block, pulling it in, hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Ooh. All right, take that block just to this side. You're gonna just rock and roll your body gently all the way down. Taking a breath here, giving yourself a nice hug, nice squeeze. And what I want you to focus on is kind of the lower belly a little bit. So we're gonna take that block on the inside of your thighs, hands behind your head, lift your feet to tabletop. We're gonna do tiny little crunches. And as you crunch, I want you to focus on squeezing into the block and squeezing your belly button down, keeping your back nice and flat. You're almost like lifting your tailbone up as your shoulder blades lift up. So really giving that block a nice squeeze, 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 squeeze. Do for 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold it up. You're gonna extend your legs. Hold, breathe, squeeze the block a little bit. Hold for 4, 3, 2, bring it in back to that little crunch and squeeze. Little crunch and squeeze. Squeezing that block, pulling your belly button down. 4, 3, 2, hold, squeeze the block, extend those legs, hold for 4, 3, 2, bring it right back on in. Last set, squeeze and crunch, squeeze and crunch. You've got this. For 4, 3, 2, hold it up, you extend. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull everything in, take the block to the side, and then just hug those knees in. Rock from side to side for me. Go ahead and extend that right leg long. We're gonna pull and hug this left knee to your chest, and then go ahead and switch it to the other side. Hold, breathe, hold, breathe. Once again, switch, right leg goes long, and then switch, left leg goes long. Now what I want you to do is walk those feet underneath your kneecaps, grab your block, lift your seat up, find a nice bridge pose first, and then take this block just right underneath your lower back. You're gonna draw your right knee to your chest. I need to adjust my block so it's kind of like where your glutes meet your lower back. Relax through your right knee, and I'm gonna start to extend my left leg long. This is a lot of a stretch on your left hip flexor. So focus on pulling the right knee towards your face as opposed to out to the side. Just keep grabbing that knee and pulling it up. Oh man, I can be here all day long. I'm so tight. I do a lot of walking and cycling, and so my quads are just like blocked sometimes, so this is so important. And then go ahead and bend through the left knee first. Bring your right foot down. Hug your left knee in. And you're gonna gently walk the right leg out. Ooh. Yep. Focus on pulling that knee towards your face. This part is so important, so don't skip it. I know it's a little bit slower, but it's all right. And then bring it down gently. Walking both feet in. You're gonna lift those hips, squeeze your glutes, find a bridge pose, a powerful bridge as you lower or extend that block out to the side. You're gonna start to lower that seat down a couple inches all the way down. Walk those feet wide, just like we started. You're gonna rock right and then left with those knees, right and left. And then go ahead and hug those knees to your chest. And guys, I want you to extend right leg long, left leg long. You're gonna make fists with your hands, squeeze and tense everything with a giant inhale. And then exhale, let everything go. Release, relax, and melt. Just being here for a hot second. Allowing your body to breathe where it needs to, toes out, hips sink. Letting thoughts come in and out, not really holding on to one thought over another, but just allowing yourself to know you are enough. Letting your movements be enough. When you're ready, you're just gonna walk your feet underneath your hips, grabbing behind those thighs, rock and roll your body on up, crisscross those legs. We're gonna extend those arms all the way up to the ceiling, reach long, walk your right fingertips down your back, keep your chin off your chest. And then go ahead and switch it out to the other side. Nice little tricep stretch here. Bringing it down, drawing your chin to your chest, rolling out to the right side. Maybe you assist with your right hand on your head. Slowly lower over to the other side. Maybe left hand on your head. Bring it right back to center. You're gonna roll your shoulders down your back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a blast, and I hope